HasanAbi corporate. I don't even know what that is. Speaking of Idaho, have you seen? I wanted you to see it over and over again. 8 fucking hours. 8 hours long. Dude, I get it. Like, there's nothing going on in Idaho, right? Like, there's nothing going on in Idaho. I understand it. But god damn, bro. God damn. What the dude. Is it that bad? Is it that fucking bad, dog? Really? I get wanting to be the first in your family of 35 potato farming ass cousins to be the guy who tastes the Los Angelino burgle. Like, I get it. But just like go inside or fucking don't go on the first day. What the fuck's going on? I don't understand it. Like, I look, I think In-N-Out is great. I'm not one of those people who's like a hater of In-N-Out at all. I think In-N-Out, for its price point, serves an incredible burgle. And burgles are America's greatest invention. Don't tell me that it was designed in Hamburg or whatever. It's perfected in California. Let us have this. Let us have it. Americans make a good burg. California specifically. You know, Cupertino ass shit. Designed in California, that kind of thing. You know, designed and perfected in California. That's what a burgle is. But having said that, nothing, and I mean nothing, deserves the undignified wait period of 8 hours in your fucking car. Nothing. If you were getting burgles with a side of the best dome you've ever copped in your entire fucking life, 8 hours, still not worth. That's crazy. 8 hours. Makes no damn sense to me. In-N-Out is the gold standard. Any burger that costs more than one should taste proportionally better. Also not worth waiting that long. I mean, this is the most positively British thing Americans can do. This is American queue culture. Americans love getting in queues as well, as long as they can sit in their King Rancher with the AC maxed out, listening to some fucking tunes. As long as there's a burgle waiting on the other end of that queue. My point is, 8 hours for a burgle, or, 10 minutes for a burgle that's like, sure, worse than the burgle you're about to have. It's no question. It's not even a question. I'm getting the 10-minute burgle In-N-Out, unironically. This betrays the entire notion of In-N-Out when you are not in or out. There's no inning and outing in that situation. There's a whole day. That's a wait and stay. They changed the name. That's just in. This kind of shit makes me sad, man. I'm going to be honest. It makes me sad. Bro, people from Idaho don't think they're waiting 8 hours for burger. They're waiting for burger from a place that was only fancy in fancy states, so it must be better than regular burger. Ironic, because, like, I'm sure Idaho's got some fucking sick-ass cows, They probably have some decent burgers. They're super efficient, though, so that line will go faster than anything. Brother, it's 8 hours long. Does that mean they serve the entire fucking state? You know what I mean? What efficiency at that point? I mean, that is mind-boggling. It boggles the mind. Bro, Americans didn't wait in lines like this for vaccines, dog. That's crazy. The last time I saw queues like this was literally during the vaccines, the first rollout of the vaccines. And that shit was efficient. Man, I loved the government then, dude. It was so good. That was like peak government. Made me so happy. I bet they would never stand in line for 8 hours to vote for free healthcare. No, because free healthcare is communism. And that's bad. I'd much rather wait 8 hours for a burgle and get diabetes and then not be able to pay for it and cripple my family financially. Well, wait that long to hop on the new Disney ride, though? That's also crazy. I just don't get it. I don't understand waiting for 8 fucking hours, dude. Show this to the motherfuckers who talk about the rational actor in free markets, okay? Show that. Show this to motherfuckers that go, what do you mean? There's rational actors in free markets. I mean, supply and demand, baby. It's like, no, man. This marketing. Making motherfuckers behave in the most irrational ways possible. Waiting for 8 hours for anything is crazy. Aurora PD, 12 to 14 hours waiting in line when it opened in Colorado. Update, In-N-Out Burgers is now at 12 hours wait. I repeat, 12 hours. Traffic is still significantly impacting the area surrounding the mall. They will close before you get to the window, most likely. Meanwhile, many other local eateries do not have a wait. Hint, hint. That was in 2020. I don't know, man. It makes me a little sad to see. It makes me kind of sad to see how up this shit is. It's like you can't get a burger later. Holy shit. What are Americans? I think, yeah, I mean, I think this spells the deterioration of the quality of life in the United States of America. It shows how much we rely on commodity consumption as a cultural signifier, as a means of creating community and fostering a sense of belonging, that you're like, I got that fucking In-N-Out burger before anyone else did in Idaho. You know what I mean? I do love that Los Angeles has imported not only its burgers, but its fucking bumper-to-bumper ass traffic. That's also a good one. Also a good point. But it's just like, going back to the structural analysis here, it's just like, I think people just want to consume an experience, like be a part of something. And the only way we can do that is from, the 2021 was in Aurora when it first opened in Colorado. I think communities create cultural events around this stuff. Yeah, that's what I mean. It just makes me sad. What would LA do if Wegmans opened up there? Bro, LA, they don't, the 8 hour wait is ridiculous. In Los Angeles, there's a shit ton of In-N-Out, and it's normal. And even then, there's like a big wait usually for In-N-Outs in Los Angeles at any given moment of the day. On the drive-thru, never 8 hours though. And I don't think people in Los Angeles gives a shit about anything beyond, anything beyond themselves. They're, in a weird way, the only thing that people do in LA that takes 8 hours is traveling, okay? From one point to the other. That normally would take 10 minutes. That's the only time Los Angelinos find themselves in a fucking 8 hour bind, okay? Guy in that line getting impatient because he's got to bring a sack of burgers and fries to his racism meeting. Yeah. It's a good burg. It's a good burgle. I like this burgle. It's a good burgle. Not worth 8 hours, though. I don't think anything is, really. It's more of a cultural phenomena, really. I think people are doing it because they want to be a part of something. That's what I think. Coochie? Bro. Really? You would wait 8 hours in a fucking line like this with some coochie? What the There's alternatives out there, man. Go jerk off. People are starving out here, huh? Anyway. Let's get back to what really matters. Pornhub